Welcome everyone to our new roleplay series. I'm excited about this one. This is going to be a slow roleplay series. I know sometimes I say that and then we end up on speed 5, but I really do want to take our time on this one. We don't have a lot of necessarily goals in mind, so we're going to see how the story unfolds. I do have some secret goals, but I don't want to ruin the story. So we are going to be going on a slower speed. So yeah, before we start, I want to introduce the story. So we have a little history to go through. So House Skargrave's a death's head betterment to House Selmy. Among the windswept marshes and gnarled barrowlands of the march fields, where the Dornish marches bleed into the Stormlands, lies the bleak fortress of Death's Head, ancestral seat of House Skargrave, a minor house of grim repute and older blood. The Skargraves have ruled since the Age of Heroes, when the Storm Kings first raised their castles and carved out dominion from stone and steel. As vassals to House Selmy, their fealty has never faltered, even when the tides of Dorne washed over the marches in fire and blood. House Skargrave's lands are cold, wet, and unforgiving, a mire-choked wedge between Nightsong and Blackhaven, where sunlight often dies beneath mist and moss. There, the living tread lightly, and the dead never rest easily. The Skargraves gained infamy not for conquest or coin, but for endurance. Generations of marcher lords fell with blade in hand, bleeding into the thin lands that halted Dornish incursions. Their warriors fought with glory, their names unremembered, except in Deathledger, the house's ancient Valyrian steel sword. The sword, though, was not theirs by right, nor forged for them. It was uncovered centuries before Aegon's conquest, pulled from a drowned barrow beneath the deepest bog in their domain, not forged by fire, but shaped by memory, or so the legends whisper. Runes in the old tongue still shimmer along its rippled black surface. It is said to count more than it kills. The finding of the sword gave the Skargraves grim honor, but never power. They remained marchland vassals, stalwart and silent, duty-bound and austere, until now. So now we get the entry of Sir Steffon Skargrave, the new heir of Death's Head. Sir Steffon Skargrave is not like those who came before him. At 24, Steffon is a giant of a man, broad as a warhorse with storm blonde hair, callous hands, and the gait of one who's lived long on the road. Though born to a lineage older than many kings, he spent his youth not in marshy halls, but across the narrow sea among the free cities of Essos, where he took up the sword as a sellsword among mercenaries. There he learned to fight with banners, to serve for silver. There he learned to fight without banners, to serve for silver, and to sleep beneath strange stars. Somewhere along the way he was knighted, not by a lord, but by a dying captain who bled out laughing after a doomed charge in the disputed lands. When his elder brother fell early in Robert's rebellion, the summons came. Steffon returned, half reluctantly, to the halls of Death's Head. He found a house wrapped in moss and mourning, and a legacy he had never asked to bear. Unlike his forebears, Steffon does not speak in oaths or cling to ancient grudges. He speaks plainly, as the small folk he once bled beside, and frowns upon blind loyalty. The sword Deathledger now hangs at his hip, but he wields it not as a relic of glory, only as a weapon. He is no courtly knight, no haunted marcher lord, not yet, but war is here, and the marches demand a champion. Whether he'll become the man the Skargraves need or the man they fear remains unwritten. All right, so that's our intro. So clearly it said that we have a Deathledger, a Valyrian sword. So we'll read about Deathledger. Deathledger was not forged for House Skargrave, but it was unearthed beneath a drowned barrow at the heart of Death's Head, wrapped in root and rusted chain, guarded by no tomb but countless unmarked bones. Though unmistakably Valyrian steel, the broad and brutal bastard sword bears a forgotten history that ties it to the ancient heroes of the First Men. Bronze fittings, polished to a ghostly gleam, hint at a style long vanished, while runes in the old tongue shimmer faintly in low light. Their carvings as precise and alien as the rippled Valyrian pattern that dances beneath the dark steel surface. As an ancient tablet found beside the blade claims, it was not forged by dragonfire, but shaped over eons by the souls it consumed. Not merely a weapon, Deathledger counts more than it kills, and with each life it takes, the tally grows. So we wield Deathledger, and our house Skargrave, our house words are let the dead keep count. So kind of all, thematically connected. So with that said, let's look at where we are in our lands and what's going on. So it is Robert's Rebellion, and our brother was just recently killed. Basically at the onset, he was caught in a small fight with, right, because the Reach is not on our side. And because of that, we were called home and we crossed the narrow sea back from fighting in Essos and took up our lands. So as it said, Death's Head is a very bleak place. As you may or may not know about the marshlands, it never really developed beyond just being fortifications because of the constant incursions and fights with specifically the stone Dornish. So these marcher lands that wrap around were to protect the Six Kingdoms from the Dornish. But now that Dorne has joined the Seven Kingdoms, there are still incursions, but this land is starting to develop, or at least was until Robert's Rebellion. And coming back, we left at a very young age, and we really never took those bonds of loyalty. And Steffon is a very unique guy because when he left, he was only 14 to 16, somewhere in there, and he went across and wasn't a knight and became a knight from basically a hedge knight, though because he's a lord it does count. So he was a follower, right, as a mercenary. He was knighted. He is an organizer, and he is robust, a giant, and a skilled fighter. This is a 400 point character, so he is legal. He's very strong. Of course, some of that is the sword. He's a very large man, very strong man. He is married. When he came back, Lady Fruella was betrothed to his brother, so he took her on as his wife because she was supposed to marry his brother. So he took her on as his duty. So now that does tie him to the Marchers in the Reach, the Hutchisons, who are directly underneath Lord Mace because there is no Pelmarch High Lord. So he does have that connection, doing his duty. Some of his men who came with him, though, so Sir Boris, Jasper, Gaston, these are all his brothers' council, so he just inherited them. But who he did bring with him are these two knights, Sir Donal and Alos. So Alos and Sir Donal are these knights. Sir Donal has not been knighted. We will knight him probably at some point. But these are blade masters who he fought with and brought back with him to be his knights. And most of these guys are people that he fought with and that he brought back with him. And basically said, I'm going to take my land. And they said, well, they're all marchers, by the way. So he doesn't just have all these strange people. These are all of these guys are marcher culture, which is when they followed him, as is everyone on his council. So now that he's returned, his brother had already, said that he would fight, and he plans to uphold that. So we are going to offer to join the war because our brother had also made that offer. We do have 50 armored horsemen and we have 80 longbowmen. That is it. And I believe we'll go into pretty good debt over this as well, but we'll see. As far as the castles we hold, so we hold Death's Head directly, which is built to support the heavy cavalry, right? The armored horsemen. So there is small stables, bloomeries, and lookout towers. And then the second one has lookout towers as well. And then bloomeries as well to support the men-at-arms, specifically the archers who are here. So we are going to go ahead and raise up and join the fight. We looked at, we are authoritative, arrogant, and brave. So that's, we went off, we joined. We aren't actually that competent as a commander because we were a knight. We were we led a group of knights, a little contingent of soldiers, but we were not battle leaders, and we are very much not a battle leader, though maybe we can become one. We'll see. We are going down the stalwart, the gallant tree because we are chivalrous. We are right. That is our focus. And then as far as our faith goes, our patron aspect is the smith. We took this up when we came back because we very much want to help develop these lands. So the whole point of Steffon not being like duty bound, like necessarily the old ways, is he has spent basically almost a decade fighting beside the small folk, common people. And that's who he really felt connection with. And he had really kind of given up being nobility. I mean, one, he's from a very minor house. And that didn't really get him much. He didn't have a lot of gold. The gold he has, he inherited. And of course, he inherited the sword, which he had not taken with him. So he really didn't view himself as nobility, did not live as nobility. So now he's kind of doing his duty to his family, but only because he, in some ways, he sees this as an opportunity for himself to help the people. So we're going to see what happens with that. So let's go ahead and raise all of our army, which, you know, we do have a reasonable force. And let's go up and connect with Robert. So there's a pretty big Huntington force here. I think this is going to end in a pretty big battle. I think we're gonna we've been told that there's this battle the Huntington army is trying to catch out. Oh, he wants to invite us to as the steward. We'll take that. Okay, so now where's he going? We don't have anyone to help us, so we're gonna go back this way. The question is, do we go help? I think we're gonna go meet up with Robert. That's what we would do. So they're catching up. Ooh, 18,000. This is not good. 24 versus 22. I think we would see this and see this army coming and maybe try to do a feint. 136 versus 205. I think this is going to be an early loss. I think that we would pull back because we see the army coming in. So we're going to pull back. We're going to wait and see if we can help. Maybe screen. Yeah, I mean, this is lost. This is way too big. So they're going to come down for us. I think we're going to go down and try to help this army, maybe. Ooh, 17,000. This is a big battle. Again, man, I don't think this is going to go well. 6,000. See what happens. No, it's too big. So I think we're going to try to slip out. This is really dangerous. There's a bigger force down here. I think we're going to slip down this way. Try not to get caught out. They're getting chased. I think we're going to chase them down. Okay, Robert's coming back this way. Let's go up and meet up with Robert. Okay, and we're going to join Robert's army. So the first army is Robert. The second army... Wait, which army is he leading? Is he leading the 7,000 or the... So this is Lord Durin. So, and Lord Renly. Wait. Oh, he's up here. He's leading this army. Okay, we're gonna join realistically with... Who do we want to join with? So this is... Again, I think... We'll join with the larger one. Okay. We're just gonna follow that and see what happens. We are leading this army, of course, ourselves. Ooh, this is rough. Maybe they're having better... And where are they even going? Why are they up here? Wow. Okay, I mean, we're getting slammed in the south, and they're up in the north, just like, I don't even know what they're doing. And the Dornish are here. Man, they need a new heir, a twist of fate. So our brothered Richard has also died from his wounds. So our new heir is our sister, Marcella, who is actually not married. So we're gonna invite her to the court. So we're down. Why are we just hanging out down here? What's going on? We have a huge army down here just hanging out. Not doing anything. 41,000. Okay, so I guess we're gonna siege this land. So all right. I don't really know why we're doing that. Maybe this sieging though. Their whole force is down here. So 130 versus 191. I mean, we still have plenty of men. We have 40,000 there, but of course they have, look at this, 50. Their whole forces are down here. Like, what is the AI doing? Why does it have all of this? I mean, I guess, let's see. He's up here, so I guess he can't get captured. But we're just going to get completely caught out here. Maybe they'll go north? Oh, get out of there. What are y'all doing? Oh, Tarth is about to get slammed. They're trying to get away, and they're going in for a fight. Wow, that is just... Okay, well, they got caught. Maybe they can get around them. So we're coming north to get hit. All right, this is really going to be bad. She is pregnant. I guess she came and visited me in the field when we got close. I'm going to make an offering to the mother to try to help her. We're okay there. I wonder if we can get some help here. So prestige, Portsmouth, Dreadgain, Master at Arms. So prestige, prowess. No, I mean, let's see. This gives, I don't know. Personal champion. Or, let's see, can take your place. I think the Sworn Shield has a chance to prevent assassination. Alright, so let's get some Sworn Shields. They'll help us keep from getting that captured in battle. Man, y'all have got to get out of there. We are about to get smoked by these 200,000. This is way too big of an army for them to have left completely undefended. Like, just... CK3. Oh, we're trying to get out. Well, we are not all getting out, first of all. So I don't think any of us are getting out. Not at all. Look at this. 130,000 versus us. I can't believe that we're holding out as well as we are. But we're about to get absolutely destroyed. Oh, look at that. My counselor was slain in battle. Oh, man. Alright, well, Accolade loses rank. We lost 18,000, they lost 18, we lost 16. Just absolutely destroyed us. Knights. Wow. Okay, so we lost a rank. Probably just because he didn't do well, right? At least we split now. Of course, they're just... Man, they're going to keep getting caught. Maybe he can get out? Where are we at? We're down here. We're gonna march north and go meet up with these folks because we're getting hammered in the south. Oh my goodness. What are you? Are you serious? Why would you go this way? No. Run. Run. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. They may get a fight here. I mean, they don't have enough soldiers. Do we go help? Maybe. Now they're coming north. No, they're not. 70,000's coming north. So this is... I mean, there's only 21,000 here. Man, they're gonna get smoked again. Okay, no, we're going north. We've got to get out of here. This is not a good place for us. Is there anything... Nothing we can really do. I think we can't really spend our gold. No. Okay, slip out. Okay, get on the road. We got on the road. Yeah, look at that. They're getting absolutely destroyed again. Why is the AI so hell-bent on getting wiped out? Just leave. Stop fighting. Go north. Look at this. Like, they're going back in again. They're going to get wiped out again. Just go north. Stop fighting. I don't understand why they're so set on this. We only have 315? What happened? Okay, let's go join up right here. So, we're gonna join with this Holy army. Oh, I guess. Wait, is this the Selmys? No, it's the hunters. They kind of look the same. Okay, we're gonna join with the Tullys. Our heir's unmarried, so that's fine. I'm going to... I don't think I can... No, it's matrilineal. Let's see if we can get a better... we need to get some more knights in here, so we're going to put out a call for knights. Marcher lords, of course. And we're going to go prowess. Oh, look at this, Joshua. So, so 21. He's brave, ambitious, and vengeful. He's vengeful, stubborn, impatient, trusting, and lazy. Lustful, fickle, and content. I actually kind of like him. He's a trained fighter. Where's he at? Right here. Trained fighter, gallant, reckless. Oh, he's our vassal. I don't want our own vassal coming in. Let's see, content, paranoid, fickle. Let's see, brave, ambitious, and vengeful. We'll go with him. Master Heil. We are getting absolutely decimated because these armies refuse to leave. They're just down here getting destroyed. I mean, it's fine that you're going to win this fight, but you just lost this fight to 118,000. Like, why don't you come north? Like, they win a battle and then they immediately get... I mean, we're losing all of these troops. We had a huge numerical advantage, and it's just absolutely gone. Because the entire... Like, Renly won't come north. It's just... absolutely ridiculous. These guys, I mean, so we are making positive gold now. I think because we're making positive gold, I mean, we have no soldiers left, right? Like, I mean, absolutely look at this. Just, our army was wiped out. I don't see us being very happy about that. I do think that we'll go ahead and build a hospice. We wouldn't have built that. I think that we're getting a bunch of people coming in and basically refugees and people coming from the war. So we're building the hospice to help with that. And that is not our decision, right? That is our wife's decision to help folks out. I mean, they're just cleaning up. I mean, just absolutely cleaning up. And they have killed 70,000. They've just wiped these armies out. Just absolutely insane. The only chance we have, and I mean, we don't even have everyone up here. Like, I have no idea where everyone is. Like, so 24, 28, 25. I mean, and I don't even know. The cousin released, so Manfred Selmy has been released. That's good. And I don't even know what to do. I mean, it's like, where do they go? And again, they're just staying down here and cleaning up. Lordship at Death's Hand gained unsafe highways. Well, of course it did. I mean, this is not a good place. So let's go to... We're currently an organized army, which we need. Like, why is Tarth still down here fighting? This is so dumb. So dumb. And look, they're sending men back. Come north. Like, you're not... And we're not even going for... They're not even going for King's Landing. Like, they're just... sieging down the marshland. Right? You have this army. I mean, this absolutely insane. 147 against 137. So absolutely all advantage gone. The Westerland still hasn't joined anyone. That's good. They're still just hunting people down. I guess they're leaving now, which is good, but it's 130. And if they come up here, right, this would be 30, 60, 100. I mean, it would still be heavily, heavily outnumbered. Our liege is in prison. So that's cool. We're going to speed it up because, again, there's not a lot to do now. We're just kind of waiting for this to happen. We're getting close to our 30 minutes. We may go a little bit. And now we're going east. Now we're coming over here. Okay, we're leaving. Oh, they've decided to come south for some reason. And we landed. Wow, I was really questioning them, but I guess we got news in the north. Renly finally, like, called out and said, yeah, we're kind of getting wiped out here. Or, you know, fighting in... His name was Renly, but I'm not sure who was leading. So... We have 60,000 versus 75,000. Is this really all we have is 60,000? Where are the rest of the troops at? We got 8,000 over here. We got 15,000 just standing there. Oh, no, we're losing. I thought we were going to win this, but we're going to lose. And now, like, 100% we're losing. Robert is here. Why do we only have... This says we have 130,000 men and 40,000 are here. Like, I don't understand where everyone else is. Are they just standing around? Did they not raise their troops? I don't see any other soldiers. I guess people just didn't raise their troops. They said at home, right? We have 2,000... So we have 2,000 there. 19,000. Okay, so we got 10,000 down here. I mean, yeah, this is over. I mean, this isn't happening. Wow. All right. Well, let's speed this up because Akalud loses rank because we lost again. We're not dying, which is good, but we're definitely losing rank. Where's our soldiers at? We're over here. We have 965. They have went up some. Okay, we won a battle. We killed 25 No, wait, we were defeated? No, we won here, and we wiped out 36,000. We lost 7,000. So that's not great. Who can we connect to? I guess we'll connect back to Robert. I have no idea how he got this back down. Oh, because of... This war is just going to go on forever. 128 versus... How did he get 68? He just lost 2 massive battles. Holy smokes. This might be the opportunity, but, like, they got to take advantage of it. Oh, they... Look at this. Battlefield Knight. I will knight Simon. Poor Simon. Oh, no. Enemies left war. He left with his troops. He said, I'm done. He said, I'm out of here. So Simon... where you at, Simon? Oh, my gosh. Where is Simon? Sir Donald, Alos, and so we knighted someone else named Simon who had lost an arm, and I've lost him. Lord Brendan joined the war. Oh, because his dad died. Oh no, was slain in battle. 67 verse 133. Are we seeing a swing? Like, I mean, I did not have them down for that, but oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, this battle's bad, but we caught him there. So let's see. So initial soldiers 36. We killed another 36,000 to miss. Oh, these are. Oh, we have a perk. I'm sure people are yelling at me. They're saying, you have a perk. 26. Oh, stack wiped them. Another stack wipe. So we're starting to get stack wipes now. 65 versus... Is this turning around? I mean, this is a loss. This is 28,000, but they're going to defeat 22 here and then wipe out this army. I mean, this can be huge. Where are we at? We're in... Oh, we're in this one. Ooh, that's... Wait, no, we're in this one. So we're in the one that we're going to win. This one they're going to lose. They've already defeated, but that's okay. Ow. Okay, so let's slow down a little bit. So this one's lost. That's fine. 12,000 are gone. 35 there. Man, I wish they would come in. So we're going to win this. Lord Jorah Bear Island has wounded the enemy commander, Lord Randall. Oh man, the Tarleys. Oh yeah, because Tarleys are, if you don't know, are here. Horn Hill. This new model that I just added to Cities of Wonder Agot, cow-agot. That's their Horn Hill model. Alright. Let's go back to our army. I'm over here just reminiscing. Oh, maybe someday I'll go see that. Oh, okay, so killed another 13,000. Oh, we're going down. We're going to hit them. Now we're swinging this back, and we've got them down to 55. We might be able to do this. Look at this. Caught him again. Now, the question is, where is... Rhaegar was killed? He was slain in battle by Athen? Who is Athen? My sworn shield. Wait a second. What? My sworn shield, my knight, killed Rhaegar in battle. I mean, this guy's got to get landed. He's 100% raised to nobility. 100% raised to nobility. Offer knighthood, 100%. Wait, why did that take him off? No, you're a knight, buddy. Raise all. Yeah, where's our army at? We're there. Yeah, get back up there, man. Get there fast. Okay. We're gonna win this. Okay, yeah. Just because I told you that you're landed, I like that Ethan's like, oh, cool, I'm landed. I am out of here. I don't have to fight anymore. And it's like, bro, what are you talking about? You slew in single combat Prince Rhaegar. You are a legend. You are famous. I am going to do everything I can to make sure that you are getting Hawkmoth. 100%. That's going to be yours now. Like, actually, can I build a castle? I need 315 gold. You're going to be getting it, buddy. Like, 100% you're going to be getting it. I think we need to call in another... So let's go to quarter... Shit. Okay, so let's go to unmarried females. Yeah, her husband, unfortunately, Gaston, was slain in battle by Jaime. That's rude. So he needs to be a marcher, and he needs to be good. And we don't. Okay, so we're gonna call in Corwin. Corwin, you're joining my court, buddy. And Matt. Oh, well, we had a maester that we could put in the. Yeah, I guess I'll put in my maester. I don't know. I like my marcher's bane because he's salt Dornish. I wouldn't be putting him in. Yeah, you stay there. We're down here fighting again. So here's another enemy forms alliance. So he joined with the Good Brothers. Wait. That's not good. They've got some more soldiers coming in now. Another 12,000 gone. And we're winning. Look at this. I think we've turned this around. I will say, I do feel like story-wise, we were getting decimated in the south. And if you remember, we booked it. We were the only army from the south who booked it north. I think that King's Landing in this area right here, right, between the Reach and the Crownlands, were killing all of the ravens. No one could get through. They didn't know that they were getting wiped out. And we had to march all the way north. And remember, we went all the way down to like 300 men marching back through the north. We came up here and we told them, hey, we're getting wiped out. And then they sailed. We sailed with them back down south and landed, got hit hard, but then rejoined the other forces, and saved the day. Like, we did that. That was us. I 100% think that we're the ones who went north and said, you have to come south. The Stormlands are getting absolutely decimated. Stack wiped another 5,000. Stack wiped another almost 4,000. Man, his army, yeah, this should be it, right? I mean, I don't know where they're going now. Like, what are you doing? Are they going for King's Landing? Let it be known, the Mad King has perished. King's Landing has... Wait! King Aegon of the Iron Throne. Because it switched. Who killed him? Was executed by the Kingslayer. Jaime opened the gates. Has arrived from King's Landing. Was at Jaime orders. May you rest in peace. My lord. And then he was executed by the mountain. The mountain killed him. This is historical. This followed exactly what happened in the... So he ordered King's Landing to be burned. Wow. So what happened? So he ordered, we were winning. Everything was happening. Clearly, bad stuff was about to occur. King Aerys ordered King's Landing to be burned, and Jaime did it. He's the Kingslayer. Oh my god, I did not see that happening. Okay, so... Oh, this is the new Clegane. There's Robert Clegane in Clegane's Keep. So, yeah, so Jaime... Oh, he is the Kingslayer, but he was also disfigured. Wow. Memories. So, he was afflicted by the Dancing Plague. Took up the mantle. Wow. Okay. So he killed Ares. Wow. Okay. So let's go and look at actually probably the fastest way to get there, right? Just come back. I'm all over the place. I'm so excited. So he killed Ares. All of his kids are dead. 6 living members. So we have a bright flame over here. So all we have left are bright flames. Wow, so we have the bright flame family who descend from Maekar, who comes through Arion, who comes through... Okay. And then Master Aemon. Master Aemon is the actual last Targaryen. Okay, so, I mean, it's over. We won. We forced our hands. We have 85 gold. That is insane. I will say this, though. That only cemented more for Steffon. Like, he comes back, he joins the fight, mostly because he lands and there's armies everywhere and he doesn't have a choice. He has to join the other Stormlanders because, like, literally things are being wiped out. Armies are marching. So he has the Stormlands and he has Dragonstone. And, okay, so he has everything. He hasn't handed stuff out yet. So we'll wait for that to happen. So loses the Crown Lands. Is he going to hand these things out? We'll speed up a little bit and see. He so far is not handing them out. Oh, she's pregnant. That's nice. Actually, now that we're home, we're going to go ahead and seduce her, and then we're going to... So we did lose, right? We lost, she is pregnant, though. It looks... No, she's not. I thought she was. We did lose Corbin, unfortunately. Or Gaston. Which was really unfortunate. He was crazy. He was our brother's... We brought in Castellan. We brought in Corwin. He's ours. He's a force fighter. We met him on the battlefield. We sent him back to take care of things. Of course, we have Alos, or not Alos. This is the first thing we have to do. Where are you? Aethon. Yeah, Aethon is 35. We have got to get him in land. So let's talk about how this is going to work. So first of all, I'm going to start, and I'll explain why. So I'm going to start fabricating a claim. So the stocks have 660. He has 1200. The stocks have 660. They also in 530. Okay. So we're going to start trying to get this. The reason why he wants these lands is because he lands. He immediately gets pulled into this fight. He doesn't have a choice. He raises up. He has to flee north in order not to get wiped out. Tells Robert to bring his armies back. Sees absolute, like, if you remember, we were at 200,000. We lost down to 120. He saw 70,000 soldiers slaughtered. Then he marches north, brings the 100-something thousand men down to the 20-something that are getting slaughtered, and then takes areas from 130 all the way down to like 40. So sees another 100,000. He has now seen 170,000 men slaughtered. He was in every battle, like either in the battle or right next to the battle. See, in one battle against Rhaegar, fights with his men and sees his sworn shield. This isn't just a guy. This was his sworn shield, which now, yeah, I don't know why we lost Aethon there. Like, Aethon is his sworn shield, and sees Aethon, and he's going to be our personal champion, 100%. Sees him kill. We need to get some appointments in here. Sees him kill. Encourage competition and educate children. Yes. Do we want them to be virtuous? I think we want them to be... no, we want them to be virtuous. So, sees him kill Rhaegar, turning really the tide of battle, because before then, I don't think it was working. Turns the tide of battle, kills Rhaegar in open combat. The Iron Throne starts to falter, seeing Rhaegar fall. Battle after battle, they start losing. They can't get away. Once that news gets back, you are King Aerys, you're sitting there and you get a raven. Your son's fallen in battle. You've lost 100,000 men in the span of half a year, right? Just months. Like basically, and this is the biggest thing. You get, like, first of all, the Targaryens would hate us. I'm glad they're all dead. Like, and I will say this, I am going to be giving us more renown because we are more than noteworthy. We joined this war. Don't even want to be there. Escape north, losing most of our men to attrition. I just get wiped out running north, but break through the line, get north, bring the army back, help fight our sworn shield, fighting side by side with us. That means we help take on Rhaegar, though he gets the killing blow. Good for him. Kills Rhaegar in open combat, turns the tide, and so Aerys had gotten these ravens saying, we're winning. We've killed 70,000 soldiers. They're in disarray. And then all of a sudden, he gets another raven that says, a small force of 300 men have broken through the line north, being led by this guy who, as far as we know, is just a sellsword, but is claiming to be a lord from the marches, from this tiny place that they've never heard of. No one in King's Landing has ever heard of this place. And then and then all of a sudden you get another raven saying, hey, because they would have sailed straight past Dragonstone. They get a raven from Dragonstone saying, we got 100,000 men sailing south. They land, again, kill Rhaegar in open combat, start routing the army. So now you get another raven after, hey, the Skargrave guy led 300 men north. Now there's 120-something thousand men coming from the north selling south, have no idea where they came from. And then all of a sudden you get this message saying, Skargrave and one of his knights killed your son and is now fighting in armies where 100,000 men have died. This is huge. This is a massive change. He goes insane, orders the city burned. Jaime kills him, opens the gates, and lets Robert in. I mean, so we have history going the same way, but complete change of what happens. And now all of a sudden, and I didn't plan for this, right? Like, this is crazy. Death's Head, we were not meant to become this known this fast. So now we basically are being, I think that, Selmy, it's not like they did bad in any form or fashion, but I think that we have some support among ourselves. And, these guys, the Stalks and the Fieldridges, like Selmy marched, but these guys didn't march. They did not, Feldridge belongs to him, but the Stalks did not join. They didn't march. They stayed home. And I think that now we've kind of got a nod that says, yeah, you can take their lands. Like, we won't stand in your way but the thing with the Selmys is, like, we're not just going to turn against them immediately. It's not just like we're going to have to see how things go. But I could see this not going well because we we owe fealty to them, but we're famous now, and we're a lot more famous than they are. I mean, that's not true. They have Varys and Selmy, but now it's kind of like this. Why are we underneath them when we ourselves are super famous? There is this opportunity to found a new duchy, so we have to be independent, which we're not, and we have to be illustrious, which, one, our fame is going to go up. Like, I'm going to be adjusting that because, one, we just won the war. We, 100%, we have this stuff. So that does mean that we're going to realistically have to declare independence. But I think that we'll do that, and we'll see if he lets us go or not. We'll split his lands, but, we'll see where that goes. But I just think this is just a whole new direction for us. It's very exciting. I'm glad you came and joined, and saw we finished Robert's Rebellion in the first episode. That's great. We definitely have changed the lands. We're definitely going to have to settle Aethon. I mean, this guy is a walking legend now, and we have to give him lands and make sure that his progeny continues. So yeah, when I see you again, we will be moving forward with the story. Thanks for joining episode 1. See y'all next time.